We're live. We're live. Cryptocurrency chat on a Saturday. Am I streaming to the right channel? I hope to God I am. Yeah, right, okay. I was actually just streaming to my other YouTube channel, and annoyingly OBS doesn't have an option for profiles, so you have to change the key every single time. What a pain. What a pain. So, Saturday, guys, it's Saturday. Time to talk about cryptocurrency whilst I have a delicious decaf cappuccino, because I had 2 coffees earlier, so good to see you, Jim. You're doubling up today, big man. You're doubling up. So I just did a live stream about phones and tablets on my other channel, and Jim was sitting watching, so good to see him again. Hi, Mike. Hi, Gergly Atilia from London. Gergly. Okay, welcome to the stream. Hi, Daniel. Good to see you again. Hi, Nick Comps. Ravencoin is doing well. Yeah, I'm sure we'll talk about that today. Richard. Hi, good to see you. Oh, you know, I'm sure I spoke to you in one of my live streams before, mate. Maybe not. Yeah, good to see you guys. Z Classic says Daniel. Hey, BitTruth, good to see you. I know you were asking about Ice Cloud mining. BitTruth, we can maybe talk about that just now. We can maybe talk about that. A couple of biscuits. I try not to eat too many biscuits, but it is good with a coffee. Someone, in fact, I'll get their name. Who was it? So, hold on. Who was it? Someone from Ireland. Someone from the great island of Ireland. Was it Barry? Right, Barry. A man called Barry from Ireland emailed me today. Yeah, I will try and do more. I will try and do more live streams. I'm trying to do that. Some topics, it is better to just kind of record the video and upload it. Other topics, it's better to do things live. But I will try and do more live streams. Silverback tea and biscuits. Yeah, I went with guess the biscuit. Guess the biscuit. Birthday coins. We saw that the other day. Someone was talking about pigeon coin. No. I've got another monitor there. That's what I'm looking at there. Barry from Ireland emailed me today, and he was asking about my live streams, and he says that he would like me for my live streams to do like an edit of it and then publish an edit, because obviously some of my live streams have been 4, 5, 6. One was 8 hours long. So I realised that those kind of live streams, you know, you can't really watch through them all. But as I said to him, no, live streams are more really for the people that are watching live. They're really better, you know, they're more about for the people that are watching live. But the thing is, YouTube doesn't make it easy for me to edit live streams afterwards. When I finish recording, they add the video to my channel, but they only add 2 hours first. They then add like the full version, be it 4 hours, 6 hours, whatever. Sometimes it can take 4 or 5 days for the full stream to be made available. But the main problem is with the live streams, when it's uploaded to my channel, YouTube has a really awful editor, and it makes it impossible to create like an edited version of it. I tried to do it one day. I was trying to do like a small 30-minute clip. I honestly spent an hour trying to do this, and it just wouldn't work. The alternative is to download the video, edit it. That takes hours as well. Then you're encoding a video that's like 30 minutes or 40 minutes long. That takes hours to edit it and upload it. So instead of doing new videos or another new live stream, I would be spending hours and hours and hours trying to edit a video that was published the week before. So it just isn't practical, guys. I do realise why some of you guys want that, but ideally you want to watch my streams live, I would say. BitTruth said there's a new coin called Bible Pay. Big Mike E said there's a new coin called Birdie Coins. I assume these are Bible Pay. That's weird. A Bible coin. It's not a fork. It's like Raven released 10 days ago. I think it's funny though that, you know, since Raven coin, everyone's trying to like release birdie or orientated coins, pigeon coin, and then all these are like, just call it something different. It doesn't have to be a bird. I think Nick Comps, I think Bitcoin will bottom out to 5.6k, then bounce to 9k. Do you get spam referral links? I delete them. Yeah. As a rule, I don't allow referral links at all on my channel. People always say that, oh, all I'm doing is post my affiliate link. Well, no, because what it does is it attracts spammers. So I just delete them. I've got referral links at the bottom of my videos, just if anyone wants to support the channel and sign up for an exchange and things like that. But I just kind of, any comment with the referral link gets deleted and the person will likely get banned. It's unfortunately just a part and parcel of YouTube. BitTruth. Birds to the moon. Ravencoin has been getting a lot of exposure over the last week. A lot of people have been mining it, but from a mining perspective, the actual benefit of mining it has been down quite a lot over the last week or two. So, I'm going to check out this Bible Pay. Right. I'm laughing already. The cryptocurrency for Christians. Right. A cryptocurrency with compassion and conscience. Right. I'll try and tread lightly here without offending anyone, but the fact that someone's trying to get, you know, probably get rich out of this and talk about this. So they're partnering with 75% efficient charities. Now, if this was a charity thing, that would be good. Okay, I take back what I was saying. You know, if they're doing this to give money to charity, that's actually a really good thing. As far as the coin goes and all that, you know, I don't really know much about it. Is it on an exchange? It is. It's on a few exchanges. It is 0.2 of a cent, so you can get 5 for a cent, 500 for $1 by the looks of it. It's been out for ages by the looks of it. I don't see this picking up though. Bible Pay. No, I don't see it picking up. Pigeon Coin. Yeah, we talked about Pigeon Coin the last day. I know Voscoin spoke about it. What are your thoughts? I haven't watched the Voscoin video about it yet. I don't get a chance to watch every single Voscoin video. I like his videos though. I've said this before. I think he comes across as a nice guy. And I think he's quite a knowledgeable guy, so I'm a big fan of his. My friend watched the video though, and he said he was talking about Ravencoin, but I haven't seen it yet. What did he say? Can you give me a summary? What did he say? As I said, you know, sometimes, you know, it'd be good for me to sit back for a few years and watch other people's videos, but I'm doing videos on my own, so I don't have the time. Share it here, Jim. Share it here. Let me see. Right, okay. Nick Cromp said Z Classic is up 75%. Rumours of a fork or something, is that why? 75%. Let's look at a day. So from this morning it's went up. Is there a concrete rumour, or is someone just trying to pump the price again? I mean, it's down at $5. Well, Satoshi's, what are we talking about? 74,000? Bro, would you mind Bible Pay me? No. I don't even know what you're saying there. Can you clarify that? Can you say that again? I don't know what you're saying. Would you mind Bible Pay me? No. Lemon is CPU only 2. I missed that, Big Mike. I What's the lemon one? I mean, I'm on the lookout for a new coin to maybe, you know, mine for a few weeks. A new coin. Raven coin is still a good coin to mine, but not as profitable as it was before. So it'd be good to try and mine a different coin. I don't know what's going on, mate. Zed Classic though. I suspect a rumor. Someone's been chatting. Do you know who was it that brought that up? Who brought up Zed Classic? Nick, do you know why it's up? Do you know why it's up? Do you know why it's went up from... What's it up? So it was sitting $3 today. I didn't know it was that low, actually. It went down that low. Hi, Shane. Did you ever look at the Linda coin Masternode staking coin? Only $3,500 right now to qualify for a Masternode. No. And I'll be perfectly honest. If I had $3,500, I'd be buying hardware. I wouldn't be staking it. We talked about this the other day. You know, I realise that. There is money to be made in Masternodes, but for me, I'm still kind of. I consider myself a GPU miner. I realise it's something I need to look into, but from a returns point of view, I'd probably prefer to buy hardware. Kev, we got a new rebound today. Yay! What are you talking about, BitTruth? What are you talking about? What coin? I think we're still stuck in a bear market, to be honest. Could be another sharp drop before a bounce to 14k before a slow bear market. Right, I'll just to kind of show everybody where we are at. Bitcoin is up a little bit from yesterday, $7,000. Ethereum is below $400. Wow. I knew it was hovering around that mark, but wow, that's low. Bitcoin Cash is down below $700 as well. I mean, that was over 1,100, 1,200 a few months ago. I'm trying not to eat my biscuit into the microphone. Mike says Lemon Refresh 2016 project choo choo. I don't think I've seen that coin. No problem, BitTruth. But yeah, clarify what you're talking about as far as what coin you were talking about. I can't see it's going any lower than 5.5k. I kind of still don't understand. There's a lot of people in the game who just continue to sell Bitcoin. And it just seems to be going to the guys at the top, but I don't know. Yeah, we're going to see more fear. And these things come in waves. We've seen this before, where bad news comes in clusters, and then when they want to pump the price, a lot of good news comes out at the same time. I read that. Who was it that shared the article with me? Was it Michael? Sorry, it was Michael that shared the article with me about the cartel, about pushing the price down, and how big banks and all that want to keep the price down so they can accumulate more. Bitcoin talk, CPU only. Right, you talk about that Lemon coin. Lemon coin. So the one Big Mike is talking about is this one. Many coins are... God, the names of coins are just getting more obscure, aren't they? So is this only CPU mineable? 20 lemon per block. Proof of work. Have you been mining this, Mike? Yeah. Have you been mining this? Do you know if it's any good? Kernel Jim, yes, we've already seen signs of stuck in bear market. Vegan Dad, I want a CPU only mining coin to try, but can't get behind the Bible coin thing. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm running Threadripper. Well, Threadripper, you might actually be able to compete against some lower GPUs with Threadripper. How many threads is that? Is that 10? I can't remember last time I checked the Threadripper. Is it 10 and 10 threads, 20 cores? Always get that back to front. Idea Frog, hey Kev, you mining Raven? Why not? I've been mining it for about 2-3 weeks now, but I might change. 32 threads, 16 core. I always, whenever I see it, I always think, am I saying this the right way around with cores and threads? 16 cores, yeah. 32 threads, yeah. Okay, yeah, because it's multi-threaded. What you reckon to Decred, Kev? Decred the algorithm? Are you talking about? Hi, Lassie. All depends how we bounce, but if we have a slow, steady rise is a good sign. Yeah, we'll see how it works. I'm jumping an old laptop today. We'll post later in mining. Mining Pigeon, 3 days, 1,000. Is it on an exchange, Pigeon Coin? I saw someone briefly on the, what do you call it, in the Raven Coin Discord group, and they said that they, you know, some people would be mining Pigeon Coin for a few days. Obviously, want to get in early, but it's not something. It's not something I really looked into. DCR ticker. Oh, Decred, right? Okay. I honestly thought that was an algorithm you're talking about there. So yeah, you're bringing that up, DCR. What you want me? I don't know much about this coin. You can tell me more. Tell me more about the coin. Like if you're asking me to look at a coin and that, guys, tell me more about it, because the irony being in the cryptocurrency live stream, people are being cryptic and just saying like one word or two, or just saying check this coin out. Put a little bit of context in it. You don't ever shell anything, but it looks bad. Not bad reading it. Right, I'll check it out, Jim. I'll check it out. Autonomous digital currency. Website seems decent. So is this a centralized currency? Proof of stake mining, proof of work mining, buying and trading Decred. Is that? I mean, this isn't obviously a mineable, a popular coin for mining. The thing is, like, you know, as someone who does mining, you see the kind of same coins popping up all the time as far as what coins to mine. So, do you know what I mean? When there's a coin pops up and I've not heard of it, it's because I've not even seen it in the mining world, or I've not seen people talking about it from a trading point of view. I actually got where is it? If I can, in fact, I'll bring it out around here. I kind of briefly talked about this on Twitter, but see the video, see the HTML also hybrid, why not growing? HTML? I assume you're not talking about hypertext markup language, talking about some coin that's using the HTML acronym. Honestly, guys, like, see that you bring up coins. Every time I do a live stream, someone, you know, there's probably 5 to 10 new coins I had never heard of before being brought up. It's pretty insane how many new coins are out there. There's thousands of coins, and everyone's trying to, you know, have you heard of this coin? Have you heard of that coin? Because at the end of the day, we're all investing in different coins. We're all buying different coins. See if I can find that video for you. Electronium still worth mining in your opinion? Is Electronium, like, how does Electronium mining work? Because if you hold it in your phone, they just give you coins if you hold it, if you just hold the app in your phone. So I'm not sure how it works as far as the mining goes. I tried to mine it through my laptop briefly, and the returns were pretty poor. So I kind of just went past it. Kerno Jim is just stirring up trouble on Twitter. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is overwhelming. It is, you know, and the thing is as well, there's like 1,500 coins, but then there's about 30,000 different ICOs. people keep asking me, have you heard about the ICO? And in general, I'm not looking at ICOs because, you know, they're generally, well, quite a lot of them are scams. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. Right, there's a few things I want to talk about. I'm coding a new one. I'm calling El Chapo. I don't even know what you're saying. El Chapo Neo Future. Or Futut. Neo Futut. Vegan Dad is bullish on Neo. It's a steal under $40. Neo is a coin that's been on the press a lot. You know, it's got a lot of people talking about it. Was it Chapo coin? I couldn't even read that properly. Oh, I read that as one word. Elcha. I said El Chapo coin. I didn't see the L before it. So it's in Spanish, in Espanol, El Chapo coin. Yeah, I saw the news about his brother. Was it his brother or it was one of the cartel guys was doing his own coin? I think Electroneum, it seems like a good company as far as what they're doing, but I don't think it's a, you know, you just hold the app in your phone and they give you coins. I don't know how all that works. Seems a bit of a kind of a social media marketing thing more than anything else. Let me see what we got here. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I nearly pushed exit in my window there, and that's very bad. I don't know about electric, right? Lassie, are you a French? A French what? A French fry? I'm not French, no. I think you might be right, Colonel. I can get 100 coins a day. If it even goes to 0.03 cents is a decent payday. What coin's that for, Vegan Dad? Are you talking about Electroneum? Yeah, that's the thing with the CPU mining, because CPU mining, you have to be in at the start. As soon as the GPU miners arrive, as you know, CPU mining is pointless. In the same way that once the ASIC miners arrive, GPU mining is kind of a waste of time as well. Where was that video? Electroneum, right. So you get 100 coins a day just from your CPU? Is that what you're saying? From your laptop CPU? Right, Lassie, right, I need somebody to translate that. Bitcoin again down, 6,980. Analyze, please, when to grow. This is with my video. I did a little video from my phone yesterday, and you know, no one knows. I mean, I said that in the video yesterday. You go on Twitter and you go to Reddit, and there's all, you know, if you go look at all the technical analysis, everyone drawing graphs, there's as many people saying it's going to go up to 8,000 as there are people saying it's going to go down to 6 or 5.5 or 5,000. Who's right? We don't know. The market decides. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to put my, I'm going to say, I was going to say I don't put my reputation in line, but I'm not going to say that a coin is definitely going to go up or down, because I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. And a lot of these guys are, you know, doing kind of, I don't know where they're coming. You know, especially when you follow a lot of people on Twitter, because you end up, you've seen a lot of guys saying the complete opposite of what the other guys say. And you've got really intelligent people, guys that you know understand the industry, saying the complete opposite to each other. So you're like, well, what do you do? Who do you pick? I don't know. As I said though, I honestly don't care at this point. All I'm looking for right now is to accumulate coins. That's all I'm caring about, because we're in a bear market. But it needs to dump to bounce. You heard 4,200 last night from another expert. The problem with a lot of these guys, though, what they'll do is they'll make a lot of calls, and then they'll start, you know, they'll quote themselves from a few months ago. Told you guys this would happen, and I think it's going to do this. And then, you know, they don't quote the times are wrong. So they paint this kind of filtered view of themselves. I don't understand, though, like, crypto's got this weird thing about it. The whole culture is really weird, where no one wants to admit they're wrong. They will not back down from anything. It's like a kind of male ego thing, where people, it's like as soon as you admit you're wrong, they're like, you can't trust you again. Whereas I would happily follow someone who put their hands up, they're like, listen, I messed up there, I thought it was going to go that way, I was wrong. But a lot of these guys will not back down from from anything. And you know, I've said this before, but see, like all these lead guys of coins, all they do is sit all day and just insult each other on Twitter. It's you know, like I saw that, like I said that the other day. I started following the guy from Monero, Fluffy Pony, you know, the founder, and he just sits, you know, arguing with people all day long. And you're like, I followed you to learn more about Monero, and all you do is just fighting with people. It's like following a 12-year-old. You know what I mean? I like PlayStation, I like Xbox. You're like, I don't care. It's like, yeah, that is the Wild West, Vegan Dad. It is the Wild West. But the thing is, you know, I've been following people on Twitter thinking, well, he's the developer of that coin, I want to learn more about the coin. But you don't want to learn anything about the coin. All you do is you learn that a lot of these people might be technically brilliant, they might be fantastic coders, but socially a lot of these guys are way down the spectrum. You know, they really can't communicate with other people without insulting people. They get into these kind of troll fights all the time. I really can't be bothered with it. It really is just saps my energy. Hi new to crypto. These people and their followers combined cannot move markets. I know. It's just, but it's just the fact they're just getting caught up all day. Jim, you know, they're all every day they're throwing mud at each other, and you're just like, I don't know. I kind of just, I lose a little respect. Lastly, can you a few words please why altcoins depends on Bitcoin when altcoin will feel free to grow separately? One of the main reasons is that Bitcoin is the main trading pair. So if you're going to buy any coin, I know you can do it with Ethereum and Litecoin, but in just about every single exchange, Bitcoin is the main trading pair. So when you buy a coin, you're buying it, you know, you're buying it with Bitcoin. When you're selling it to Bitcoin. You know what I mean? You're not selling Z Classic and getting like Ripple directly. You're selling to Bitcoin. So it's the main trading pair. That's a big part of it. But also because Bitcoin is the daddy. It is still the daddy. It's still the main one everyone knows about. Bitcoin is de facto coin for everyone. A lot of people don't even know that other coins exist. You know, today Bitcoin is crypto. Richard, so they can bury their heads in the sand and pretend everything is still okay. Titanium is a classic example, being a disastrous ICO, but none of the YouTube shillers will admit it's a broken project. Right, Vegan Dad, they bash at each other trying to compete for viewers. Isn't Fluffy Pony Superman's new best friend? Didn't Fluffy Pony insult Superman? I don't know. That's the thing. Hold on. Right. As far as what you're saying there, Richard, as far as YouTube shillers, this is something I'm starting to, like, I don't even have a big YouTube channel. You know, I don't have a huge YouTube channel. Maybe in the future, but right now, I only have like 1,300 subscribers. I still, every week, someone will say you're a shill, and it's from my point of view. The thing is, you can criticize coins, or you can say this coin's good, this coin's bad. Whenever you say something positive about a coin, there's always someone there that says that's crap, and they'll call you a shill. I've talked about this before. I've actually been called someone promoting fear and pumping the coin, like, despite the fact you can't be both. You know, about the same thing. Listening, James Swain, listening in the background when I finish work. Your videos are great. Thanks, James. But yeah, it's funny because, like, the other day, like, I don't know if you guys saw my video about MNX. I did a video about MNX showing you what the coin was about, and this was a request from Aaron, who told me about the coin. He says, do a video about MNX to explain to people what it was. I said, okay. this coin has really divided opinion. You know, my anti-spam box said it's a Ponzi scheme, and I actually did a video here and said what a Ponzi scheme was because it doesn't have a referral system. But it's funny because I was saying it isn't a Ponzi scheme because it doesn't have any referral system built in, and someone replied, "You sound just like the BitConnect guys," and I was like, right, hold on a minute. I'm just pointing out the fact that without a referral system in place, it can't be a Ponzi scheme. But this is the thing: if you say anything positive about a coin, people start thinking that you know, that you're shilling. But what can you do? Yeah, that very good point, Jim. I was talking to Aaron the other day about it on Twitter, and I was like, I've got zero emotional ties to any coin. Zero. It's just letters to me, if I'm honest. You know, I do believe in what a lot of teams are doing and all that, but look, if I've been holding coins for a year or 5 years and I sell them and I convert to fiat or I buy another coin, I couldn't care less. I'm not going to lose any sleep over the fact I don't own the coins anymore. So you can kind of argue about the technology and argue about, you know, what a coin does, but I don't know. Vegan Dad says, someday, Lassie, Bitcoin will be king forever. It's not the best tech, just the biggest. They've been doing a lot of, you know, they're obviously trying to still develop Bitcoin though. All these things like Lightning Network and all that. But you're right, you know, it could end up being the MySpace of the crypto world. Richard, don't worry, you're absolutely not a shill. You're balanced and honest. So many clearly have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, the way that YouTube works as well, though, someone can just arrive in my first video, not know anything about me, and then because I've said something positive about a coin and they disagree, they will just put me in with the BitConnect or the BitConnect. Those guys. It's alright. It's part and parcel. You know, this is what happens if you put yourself on YouTube and you put your opinion out there. People are going to criticize it. That's all good, but Mark, can you recommend a coin to mine on GPUs? Mark, leave a comment. Let me know what graphics cards you've got. Let me know what graphics cards you've got. That will help me give you advice on that. I showed Verge the other day and told people I don't like Verge. It's just a pump I expect to dump. They have more development than anyone. That's the thing, you know, saying that you think a coin will go up in price doesn't mean that you're a shill. It just means that you think the price will go up. Yeah, Richard, someone was talking about Z Classic. See as far as Z Classic price goes, does anyone know why it's been pumped up? Is this manipulation or has there been news? Has there been news? Because we saw this before. I did a video about it where someone created a fake Twitter account and they pumped the price up. They tripled the price in like a day, and then they sold it all off, and then, you know, the official team came out and said, listen, it's not been taken over. Yeah, I reckon this could be just manipulation, or someone has said, maybe someone is spreading rumors in the Discord groups. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen this though. See if you hang out in the Discord groups and Telegram and all that. You get spam in the actual rooms, but you also get spam, like private messages being sent to you. People will just send you spam messages. What up? And it's amazing how that's where a lot of rumors will start. Someone will start saying, "Oh, we're thinking about developing this coin," complete fabrication. But then that's enough to get people talking, and then they'll rush out and buy some coins, not realizing it's an absolute scam. Strange that Chainsley just added Z Classic. Oh yeah, they didn't used to have that. Mark has got two 1070s. So is it two 1070s and one 1060? Or two 1070s and two 1060s? How crazy would it be to have enough money to swing a market by yourself? Yeah. The amount of money these guys will have is insane. Z Classic is a speculative coin, so any speculation pumps the price. This is what's happening. Right, so for the benefit of Mark, now I would say right now I still think Ravencoin is probably the most profitable coin to mine right now. But just for future reference, see if you go to what to mine, you can put in like, yeah, I could put in here 2 1070s. I could put in 1 1060. I don't know if that's what you've got. And then I can calculate, okay, so I should be mining Ethereum, it says there. So that's saying Ethereum is the best coin to mine right now. So that will point you in the right direction. Why is there no Nvidia coins there? Oh, the Nvidia, like Equihash. Way down. Alright, okay, there's something wrong here. What am I sorting by? Average last 24 hours. Sort by estimated rewards. Average last 3 days. Right, that might be a little bit more realistic. What? Average last 24. Estimated rewards. Profitability. Right, I'll do I've obviously got it the wrong sentence here. I must have changed the sentence. I'll maybe change that back to default. Right, here we go. So it's saying Z Classic right now is the most profitable coin. So you might want to mine Z Classic with your cards, or you might want to look at Ravencoin. I don't think is on this yet, and that's been okay. But I think Ravencoin has went way down for me. Like I'm talking, I'm getting half the mining rate than I did about 3-4 days ago. So I'm going to have to double check that, well, when I'm not streaming, and check that everything's okay. Sorry, I missed that comment by New to Crypto. He says that the Bitcoin trading pair is a Bitcoin use case. How will fiat pairs affect Bitcoin? Yeah, that's a fair point, because when most people convert, you know, their fiat currency, they're converting to Bitcoin generally. Some people do Ethereum and all that, but generally it's Bitcoin. They were stupid to dump it so soon, really. What are you talking about, Jim? Who are you talking about, they? They were stupid to dump it. BitTruth, Kevin, there was a market manipulation in Ravencoin. The volume was $1.4 million, now $300,000 volume. I don't know. I don't know if it goes as far as saying that's market manipulation, though, because I saw there was a lot of news and there was a lot of videos about Ravencoin. So, you know, it goes to reason that if there's a lot of news and there's a lot of people who have never heard about Ravencoin, just, you know, read a big article or watched a video from a popular YouTuber talking about Ravencoin, they might go out and buy some, and it kind of snowballs. But the fact that there's less volume trading now could simply because it could be just because less people want to sell. I don't think you can always just look at the volume of trading and then say that's manipulation, that's market manipulation. It isn't. I don't think you can jump to that conclusion, because a lot of the time it isn't. No, Jim, I think fiat pairs will really take over Bitcoin. No one will trust exchange liquidity. New to Crypto, Z Classic is pumping right now. If you mine, sell it quick, maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe get it on an exchange and sell it. Z Classic comment above, Kev. Yeah, I know you're talking about Z Classic, but you said they were stupid to dump it so soon, really. Who are you talking about there? They? Are you talking about the developers? No, I've not sold any Raven coins, BitTruth. Right, so what was the thing you were talking about today, BitTruth? I know I didn't want to do a dedicated video about it because I've talked about it in a live stream. Was it Ice Rock Mining? Is this a scam? The developing team. I don't know about being stupid though, because it had been dropped since last year. Because there's no founders fee, there's no way for the founders to get paid, so they kept it going enough to fork Bitcoin private. But yeah, it was always going to get dropped. It was always going to get dropped. Hi Paul, good to see you. Is there a rumour on Z Classic up 87%? I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a rumour and people try to pump the price, but I haven't seen anything. If you hear anything, guys, let me know. if you see anything about it, but there's a lot of guys trying to manipulate the price with Z Classic. It's happened before. It will happen again. If I missed the boat on Z Classic, so be it. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything until I see any concrete news about anything coming out. But a lot of people will just, start pumping the price up, and then people will panic, and then they'll start selling their, if you want to sell your Z Classic, you need to pump the price up. Right, so BitTruth, I did talk about this before. BitTruth, that's why I said I didn't want to do a dedicated video about this, but BitTruth is talking about this, Ice Rock Mining, and in general, like all of these kind of mining services where, calculate my return on investment. Yeah, I did. I talked about this the other day in another stream. That's why I didn't want to bring it up again. Where if you invest $10,000, you will make $18,000 income for 3 years. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. No doubt about it. We talked about this the other day, but it's a scam. It's not even it's an obvious scam to me. But someone did point out, and I didn't see that myself. The MNX is something like a guaranteed income thing in their website as well, but I didn't see that when I did the video. Mike, do you think Z Classic will keep surviving past April for the cutoff date? I don't know, actually. I don't know what they're going to do, because I'm sure like the website and the nodes and everything was all being paid for, and when they stopped hosting that, then I don't know what's going to happen. Z Classic community saying it's a pump and dump. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Happened before. There's a lot of people they know that this is the thing. Z Classic is a speculative coin, and it's different from like Monero, or like say you're trying to pump Monero to dump your coins. You will say, oh, it's going to, there's rumors of there's a new, it's going to be taken over and all this. But the developer of Monero will just come out and say, no, it's fake, and the price will go back down. But that's not happening with Z Classic. They don't have an official team. They don't have anyone supporting it. So people can just make up any rumors. They can say, we're going to develop it. We're going to develop the coin. But really, if you're I don't know. I mean, if you're going to develop, I don't think there's any value in developing Z Classic. There's value in forking it, I think, from if you're trying to make money. Kerno Jim, I think I might have wound up the development team for Bitcoin Private with my stirring, Kev, but no one could answer a simple question other than brand power. What did you ask, out of curiosity? The best pool for Ravencoin, BitTruth says Mining Panda. That's the one I'm using as well, BitTruth. Mark, that's the one I'm using, Mining Panda. I tried one other pool before and I didn't like it. I tried Mining Panda and I've used it since pretty much day one. Hey, DeCheek, don't ever trust promise of return. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Someone left a comment the other day saying that MNX said something similar, that they guaranteed return. I don't know if they were just talking about the parking thing though. I can't remember. Minex founder and CEO owns one of the largest mining farms in Europe. Wow, I didn't know that. Kevin, did you see Dubai coin? Nope. Doesn't surprise me though that there's a city coins, country coins. This is what's going to happen in the future. A lot of these things are just people try to jump on the bandwagon and all that. And there's Dubai coin. Arabian chain technology. The first public blockchain in the Arabic world. Yeah. I think what's Jim is saying, I think what people have against Minex, Kev, to be honest, goes back a while to them promising profitability. See, I didn't talk about that in the video, so I missed that. What did they actually say? Is it in the white paper or was it on their website? I missed it. I'll be honest, you guys know when I look at a website and I see a guaranteed return, that's when it kind of sends my spidey sense going. You got a Z Classic node since January. I'll leave online just in case. Z Classic doesn't have nodes, does it? I don't think it does. Ah, yeah, it's Crypto News Tips. It was me and Fluffy Pony. Ah, yeah. Crypto News Tips has been mining up everyone. You can mine it. Yeah, but why would I mine it? BitTruth, like, what's it like to mine? It was a long time ago and they were listed as well as a red flag on a few sites. Really? I didn't know that. What's it? Right, BitTruth, you've been a bit cryptic here. You said you can mine. You said see Dubai coin. Then you said you can mine it. Then you said mining Dubai coin. Then you said question mark. Just say what are you trying to say here? You try to say that you can mine it. If you're trying to say mine it and you have mined it, then tell us what it's like. You know, I've never mined it, so I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what you're asking here. Like, I've not mined the coin. I haven't seen it pop up in any, you know, kind of calculators as far as it being a coin that's worth mining, but Sharia law forbids interest. Not sure how that will work out with Dubai coin. Does Sharia law forbid interest? I didn't know that. Bad Bitcoin list Minex. Oh, I didn't know that. Right. Bad Bitcoin. I mean, I would certainly do another video about that if it was, in fact, if, you know, there was a reason why they were listing it. Without a doubt, I would. The thing is, when did they review it, though? When did they review it recently, or was it, like, at the beginning, or... Right, I'm going to see if I can figure this out. My one friend told me yesterday that Bitcoin would jump back up to 15,000 today. Good financial advisor. So in the Arabic world, you can't charge interest on loans. I need to move to Arabia. I need to move to the Middle East. That'd be a great place to get a loan. I'm saying, Kev, you can mine Dubai coin and sometimes it's profitable. Right, okay, well, what kind of... You know, what formula? Tell us more about it, you know, because I've not mined it. What kind of algorithm is it using? How many coins are you getting per day? Tell us a little bit more about what it's like to mine. Is bad Bitcoin legit? I don't know, actually. I've got this one. So he says Minex coin is listed. Mine, where are we? I might as well just searching for something. Minex. No, that's different. Minex.io is different, is it not? It's minexcoin.com. Unless there's another. No, it doesn't have it listed. I think that's a different website. Yeah, that's a different website. It's not Minex. I don't know if they've copied used the domain name. Yeah, I mean the website isn't even loading. So, who was it said that? Who was it says that they listed it? I need to scroll back up. Was it you, Jim, that said that they were listed on that website? It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be listed there. That Minex.io is a completely different website. Minex.com or minexcoin.com. Not saying it's not been. You know, some people haven't criticised it because obviously they have. Vegan dad. There's a lot of weird finance laws in the Middle East. Too scary for me. Was that them though, Jim? The some small trouble back with was like profitableness. I don't think this is the same thing. Is that you sure that's the same website? Because the Minex website is actually pretty professional. I don't know. It doesn't seem like. I don't know. Not saying it isn't. I'm just saying that was referring to another website. Let's see if we can find some out about that. Now, I'm going to see if I can figure this out. Right, so this is a different website, obviously. It's from years ago. And I don't think there's any. Is there any record here? I don't think there is. Bittruth, it uses the Ether algorithm, right? So it's Ethereum, but the only problem is that Cryptopia features it. So yeah. The thing is, if it's not the most profitable coin to mine, you would as well be mining another coin then just buying it if it's on an exchange. Granted, I wouldn't advise anyone going to Cryptopia. I don't know if they change. I don't know crypto if they've changed the means. We'll figure it out just now. We'll see if it's the same. Watch out for links. Some can have viruses. Yeah, that's very true. I have malware and all that kind of thing installed on my computer though, so it should be safe-ish. Minex Coin Scotland. Minex Coin isn't based in Scotland though. This doesn't look like... This looks like a scam website, but it looks like a scam website that someone from Scotland was doing. Glasgow, Bath Street. Minex Coin. Minex Beta. That's weird because Minex Coin isn't based in Scotland. I don't believe it is it? I think they've just been lucky and they've used the same... Have they used the same domain name? Have they bought the domain? Aggregator of blockchain. Yeah, this... I don't think this is the same project, guys. I honestly don't. I think... The same logo? I don't think it is, no. Like, people are going to start calling me a shell because I've talked about this the last few days, but, like, if you look at the team, like, all these guys, are these, like, they're all based in Hong Kong, it says, right? Whether that's the truth or not, I don't know, because obviously people can lie about that easily, but if we take it at face value, these guys are based in Hong Kong. This is a really crappy website that's based in Scotland, for some reason. This does look like a scam of some kind. I honestly think some people are just... I think they've been stupid and they didn't do research that the fact Minex was being used by someone else. See, they've got advisors. They talked about that in the thing where they've got advisors from universities about the algorithm. I don't know, guys. You know, I'm not... You know, I'd be the first to put my hands up if it was a scam, but... Yeah, Minex.io does look very scammy. Without a doubt it does. So that is a dodgy website, but Minex Coin Team, I don't know. I think they're talking about something different. I think. Anyway, I don't want it to beat a dead horse, as they say. Why do you talk a lot about Minex? I don't talk a lot about Minex, Bittruth, per se. The reason I'm talking about it is because I did a video about it the other day explaining it. Some people said it was someone said a Ponzi scheme, and I had to explain in a video it can't be a Ponzi scheme because it doesn't even have a referral system. So how can it be a Ponzi scheme? And he didn't reply. And he said the same thing in the stream, and I says, well, how can it be without a referral system? He didn't reply. So I did a video about that. And some, you know, we're talking about it there because I was pointing out the fact that someone said there was a shill for it. I've got like $60 worth of it. If I'm going to shill any coin, it wouldn't be for a currency that I've got like... I don't even have 3 coins. Why would I pump the price? I've got less than 3 coins. Hi, Ashok. Bittruth is now shouting. He's went to capital letters. Wait, Kev, did you see that? Click on the plus and open new tab. I saw Dubai Coin News. Let's see it. Dubai Coin News? Where? On the Dubai website? Trouble with crypto is... I don't know if you're talking about Dubai Coin or... I don't know what you're talking about. There's no Dubai... Nah, there's no news for the Dubai Coin thing. Open new tab. I know how to open a new tab. Yeah. Why? Take off the caps lock. Open new tab and look. I think what you're talking about, Bittruth, is the fact that when I open a new tab, it's got that, but that's just the coin market cap listing. That's all you're looking at. It's not news. take your caps off. Take your caps lock off. It's horrendous to read that. You're looking at the coin market cap listing. That's all that is. It's not news. Just because I visited the page, that's why it's listed there. Right. Trouble with crypto is anyone can name anything the same. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I don't know. I just, by the looks of it, whoever did Minex coin didn't even search for Minex. Personally, if there was a coin, I don't know if they've maybe already picked the name, but if there was a currency out there with the same name and there was a spammy one, I would be trying to rebrand it to something else. Okay, Richard G, just one more thing on the Ponzi discussion. From a legal perspective, it doesn't have to be a referral bonus scheme to be a Ponzi. It just needs to be the underlying business or product and scamming people. Relies on new people to pay off existing investors. It just so happens that many Ponzi schemes use referral bonuses because it's a great way to incentivize existing investors. Yeah, so that's very true, Richard, because, of course, what you can do with a Ponzi scheme is... I don't know if that... Is that you talked to Bernie Madoff? Is that the one that Jack Black played in a film? Well, basically, you bring in new customers. You will guarantee them a return. So you come to my business. You say, if you give me $10,000, I will give you $12,000 in a month. I'll take your $10,000 and I'll pay it to people that I borrowed from before. I'll bring in more people. I'll take those $10,000. I'll take $2,000 off, put it to the top, and I'll give you your $12,000. And you think that you're going to make a lot of money. Very fair point, Richard. Yeah, I probably should have clarified that. But I was talking more about the crypto scheme where it needs the referral business. But yeah, very good point. Right, Bitruth, you're really freaking out about this Dubai thing, aren't you? Bro Kev, when you open a new tab, there's an article, not CoinMarketCap. It's there. The piece of news is the picture with Dubai coin. There's the picture. I've said this 2 or 3 times now. Look, picture, Dubai coin. There's the picture. There's the picture. And look at me clicking CoinMarketCap. There we go. That is it. I've clicked on it. That's it. That's it. I've already showed you that. It's just CoinMarketCap. That's all it is. It's just CoinMarketCap. I literally... I showed you that like 3 times. I don't know how you're missing it. Well, you said I'm roasting you. Basically... It's... I'm not trying to roast you, but if you look at it from my point of view, you went into Capitals and instead of saying, can you click on the link on your new tab page, I want to see what it is, I would have did that. But you put that, instead of a 1 sentence, you put it over like several sentences, and you're like, open new tab and look, show us the script like that, and it's like drip feeding me the instructions what to do in caps locks. And I showed you it, and then you still kept asking me for it. So, do you know what I mean? If you keep asking me to do the same thing. No, it's cool, it's alright. Ponzi are different from pyramids and multi-level marketing. I think, well, all the ones I've seen, I realise that you can do that and you can provide fake reports and all that. All the ones I've seen, though, in the kind of marketing world and blogging world, they all use a referral system. So they're all... I would say they're all kind of generally multi-level marketing schemes and referral schemes and pyramid schemes. But yeah, I probably should have explained that better the other day, because you're right. Because you can get a Ponzi scheme that isn't a pyramid scheme because you can just fabricate reports. That's not how it generally works. They also may be multi-level marketing schemes in the marketing world and in the cryptocurrency world. I think I did see that video, Richard. Is that the one where the guy was breaking up his graphics card trying to look for coins? I think... Is that the one you're talking about? He's trying to buy a chicken with a piece of gold. Ah, yeah, I did see that one too. I did see that one. Multi-level marketing doesn't require referrals. How would it work without referrals? Can you tell me the average lifespan of a mining GPU 24/7? How long is a piece of string? It really does depend. There's a lot of factors. Depends how you. It depends on the silicon lottery. It depends on the card. It depends what you're mining. It depends on what your overclocking settings are. It depends if you're underpowering, undervolting, and all that as well. Depends on luck. Ravencoin is on live. Is on CryptoBridge and Nanex. Please check Startcoin. Humble request. Bittrex remove without what? Without banning info and announcement. Multi-level marketing usually has an underlying product. Ponzi schemes do not. Yeah, it's all. With multi-level marketing schemes, what they do in the marketing world is it's normally video courses or ebooks and all this kind of thing. That's what they kind of put it around. Yeah, Dazcoin I would say is like Ponzi. So, new to crypto was recommending me looking at this one. Ponzi schemes, a guaranteed promise of high returns with little risk, consistent flow of returns regardless of market conditions. Investments have not been registered. Clients not allowed to view official paperwork for their investment. That's pretty much most of the cryptocurrencies, to be honest. Clients facing difficulties removing their money. Yeah. Startcoin, sir, please. Please tell me. Right, who's right? Tell me why you want me to talk about Startcoin. Tell me more. Have you invested in it? Have you mined it? Tell us more about the coin first. A lot of people just keep saying Google this or Google that, but tell us more about the coin. You know, if not, this stream will just become a place where people will just shill coins, and they'll just say, "Oh, check out this" for their own websites to be promoted. But I'd rather people told us why they want us to check it out. BitTruth, what is the average lifespan of a mining GPU 24/7? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I've already answered that. I answered that about 2 minutes ago. I answered you. I don't know. Like, just repeating the question when I've already answered it. I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah, I mean, if you break it down as far as, you know, how the capitalist system works and all that. It depends on so many factors. That's the thing. And there isn't enough documentation because, you know, NVIDIA and all that aren't going to come out. I did, BitTruth. I just talked about it for like 2 minutes. This is becoming a bit of a... Is this like a... Am I being trolled here? That's a couple of times you've asked me to explain something. I've explained it, and then you've started going, but please tell me, please tell me. Am I going crazy here? Am I going crazy here, guys? Am I being trolled? I just explained it. You did the same thing with that, the thing with the tab. Okay, I'll go over my answer again for the benefit of you, right? Please pay attention. What is the what you're saying? What's the average lifespan of a mining GPU? We don't know. But what I would say is graphics cards are designed to be used. They are designed to be run for years. But it is a silicon lottery. I've got cards that are identical, same brand, same model. Some of them perform better than others. Some of them, the fans, perform better than others. And I've talked about the GPU lottery. Jim's talking about their silicon lottery. And you've all got some that have got better fans. I've got, you know, just better components. Throw in the fact that some cards are better than others. Some have got allow for overclock settings better than others. Some miners run their cards at 110% and they just burn them out. Others run their cards 60%, 70%, 50%, 80%, whatever you want to do. There's so many factors. You know, the coins that you mine, the algorithm that you use to mine as well. You said average. I know you said average, like, right? You're either just trolling me now or you're just being rude. I'm answering your question, right? You're asking me for average, right? One, there is no documentation about this online. When people return their cards to graphics card companies like Nvidia and they say this card isn't working, they sure as hell aren't going to tell them they've been mining. So there isn't any official documentation as to how long they last. And also, the fact that mining's only really been a major thing for the last year or two, you know, this isn't a thing that's been going on for years. So, you know, there isn't a lot of documentation out there. Throw in the fact that different algorithms will do different things to cards. You know, when I run Equihash, my cards are run a little bit harder than say X16 are. But no, sorry, I appreciate asking the question, but just you're asking like I don't know how else I can answer that. I think average, if you run your cards, like the way I'm looking at it, see if I'm running my cards at 70% generally or 80%, I could be unlucky, but I see no reason why my cards can't run like that for 2-3 years. I really don't see why there's any reason why they'll be run like that. But again, it's a Silicon Lottery. I've got an old laptop that's 11 years old and it still works as if it's new. And then I've got other ones where, you know, the hard drive. I used to have like a 2 terabyte hard drive that failed after a few months. Should have lasted years. I've got hard drives down there that are like over 10 years old. No, I'm not saying ask less, BitTruth. What I'm saying is you asked me and I answered you. That's all I was saying. Right, anyway, moving on. Me and BitTruth get in the corner here. Fisticuffs. I'm only joking, mate. No, Jim. Chips have reached such a point that reliability is a problem when their original design was to replace mechanical switching and be more reliable. Chips have reached such a point that reliability is a problem with their original design. What to replace mechanical switching? What do you mean? I don't know if I... Oh, right, okay, we are reaching a limit to microprocessor power to reliability. Going back, no one hearing me, I was asking about Startcoin. I don't know if it's... Like, what's going on here today? Ashok, right, I said this before as well, right? As I said, you know, if people are asking about a new coin, can you tell me why you're asking about Startcoin? Have you got some... I don't know anything about Startcoin right now, so I'd love to know... Are you mining it? I'll have a look at it just now. I just want to know, are you mining it? Have you bought some? It's just like BitTruth or Ashok. Like I've answered you and then you're replying as if I didn't answer you. Right. Dude, now you're trolling him. Don't be rude, man. Do I have any blockchain related project? No. And I don't know, I mean, it's one of those things, I don't know if I could be impartial if I was involved in a project, you know. Anyone use crypto coins? Right, I'll have a quick look at Startcoin. But, as I said, guys, like, see if you're bringing up, check out this coin, check out this, you know, we're getting lots and lots of requests for this kind of thing every video, so it'd be good if people told us why you want us to look at a particular coin. Because a lot of the ones that are being brought up are, well, a lot of them are pretty poor. So Ashok wants us to look at Startcoin. It's a cent. It's been there for years, and it looks like there's been a recent pump and dump. Someone shelled the coin and pumped their coins out. So yeah. So why are you bringing this up? Why are you bringing this up, Ashok? Why this specific coin? A coin that is on 0%. Is it? So did you say it was removed from Bittrex? Is that why you brought it up? Does anyone use CryptoCoins.net mining calculator? That's not. No, I've not used that one, Anders. I've generally used What to Mine. Alright, transistor replace mechanical switching. Right. The weather here is freezing. It's like 2 degrees today or something. It was really cold. I don't know if it's better now, right? But it was horrible this morning. It was windy and it was cold and it was raining. Will you be buying the new GPUs from Nvidia? July release. I don't know, Vegan Dad. I don't know. Financially, I don't know. I think I'd have to sell my existing cards to fund it, and selling my cards in the current, in the market just now, I don't know. I'd have to start selling my cards just now. I would really have to start selling my cards just now to get the money to do that. Ashok. Oh, hold on. Anders just found it, listed a bunch of coins I haven't heard of. I'll have a look at that. Crypto coins. It's not that bad. I was out today. When I was down at the gym earlier today, it was pretty cold. But what do you expect? Ashok scam coin. I don't know about scam coin, but it doesn't have a lot of volume, and it was definitely pumped and dumped recently. What will it do to 1080, 1070 prices? We're going to see the prices going down. Definitely going to see the prices going down. Like I've noticed it recently, where a lot of GPUs now in the market are they're starting to be sold at retail price, which is surprising. But yeah, we're starting to see cards being sold at the price they should have been originally. But we've had like 4 or 5 months where the price of GPUs were much higher. So yeah, but it's one of those things that, because you need to look at all the kind of sides of the equation as far as mining goes, as far as selling GPUs and all that. Arya got an Easter sale on GPUs. Alright, yeah, you'll start to see them. Is there any good deals on them though, Craig? Jim says that's why ASICs will reach a limit, not have a huge advancement next generation without being simply larger. Right, okay. I don't understand the technical side of that, as far as the equipment goes. Minus 20. Excuse me, sorry, that was rude. New to crypto, minus 20. Whereabouts are you? B trash has been trashed now. Will Bitcoin private will take its place in coming time? I don't know. Cloud mining is a waste of time. I agree. If I was doing anything like that, I'd probably do NiceHash. Can these new supercomputers mine? I don't know. I remember the Russian scientists, they get into trouble for doing that. Where can I get a used GPU? Where's the best place to buy? eBay, Craigslist. In the UK, what do you call it? Gumtree, AV forums. How many mining rigs do you have? I've got 2 1080 in my main PC, and I've got 4 mining rigs. Newegg, yeah, Newegg. Well, I mean, I'm from the UK. Newegg's popular in America. Middle of Canada. 1070 Ti was 460. See, to me that's still expensive, because when I was buying the cards, 1070 Ti's were actually cheaper. So to me that seems cheaper. Jim's an electronic system and software engineer. Alright, cool. You'll know a lot more about that than I do. I'll quickly jump over this. This is the mining thing calculator that Anders was talking about. He said there was a lot more coins, so I've never used this calculator before, so please apologise if I'm doing this wrong. But I'm going to leave the power out. I'll just put calculate. I'll leave it electricity, because I need to pay for electricity anyway. Low in the exchanges, right? We'll see what comes up there. Okay, so right, so you're getting someone to buy the cards for you and then ship them over. 580 for 300 Canadian here. Is that not quite good? Right, so it's got Bitcoin Z. What's with the... Oh, it's actually got revenue 12 hours. That's kind of irrelevant. See, that I'd actually prefer if they just showed you 24 hours and then I can work that out myself, and rather than seeing too many numbers. Bitcoin Z, it's seen as the best coin just now to mine. Is it? Z, in fact, right, I'm not... How do you sort? Because actually that's not the best coin to mine. You've got down here Z Classic is higher. I don't know how they're listing that. There's not an option to sort that. That's a little bit annoying. No option to sort by, by the most profitable coin. That's a little bit annoying. We'd have to go down No, right. I don't know why they've got Z Classic here. They've got Z Classic down here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it lists a few other coins here that you don't see elsewhere, but yeah, I still prefer What to Mine, if I'm honest. Would you buy a used GPU? Yeah, I would. Yeah. But, well, it depends on the price. Yes, but with an asterisk. Mark is in Hong Kong. You can get GPUs. Facebook Marketplace, you can get lucky with cheap used kit locally, but hit and miss. Yeah, I'd probably be as well selling locally if I was selling. 500 2 months ago for an RX 580s in Canada. It sounds like a very good price for a 580, but you know, with new cards coming up, it's still not a great time to buy mining hardware. You'd be better waiting a few months. Craig Watson, I'm mining Raven. Glad I mined some over a month ago. Returned, dropped rapidly. Did you mine a lot last month, Craig? Did you get to mine a lot? Oh, you're talking used. Yeah, that's a different story. This is Aria, who says was a sale on. I bought a couple of cards here. Actually, I had a PayPal dispute with them because they didn't send me the games that I got with it. 1060, that's actually the card I've got, the 1060 Dual 6GB. I think that's the card I've got. And I paid, at the time I paid 255, so it's still a little bit higher than what I paid. But the prices are higher because this was way up at 300 odds at one point. 1080 Ti for 860. Prices still seem high to me. But I have seen them coming down with certain cards. They have come down in price a little bit. But they're still a little bit higher than they should be, in my opinion. Especially when you consider we're in a bear market. You know, we aren't making as much from mining. When I paid those prices, you're talking mining was like triple the profits, if not more than that. Jim said he avoids graphics cards that are used because they've been, not been looked after. They've been overclocked. I would buy a used GPU, but the reason why I probably won't buy a used GPU is the fact that they're so expensive. If a used GPU is 500 and it's brand new at 550 with a warranty, then I'll go for the new one. Kevin, would you mine Dubai coin? I would literally mine any coin if it was profitable. If it was the most profitable coin to mine, I would mine it. I have no emotional attachment, but Dubai coin, I mean, it's not on any calculators. It's not coming up as a top coin to mine. It doesn't seem to, unless someone tells me that it's a profitable coin to mine, That's the thing, if it's not on What to Mine, it doesn't mean it's not profitable. But, because Raven coin wasn't on What to Mine, and at one point it was triple what was there. But, my shoe's falling off here. But, BitTruth, you're asking me about that though, as far as mining Dubai coin. You've mined the coin. You know more about the coin than I do, so let me know. You know more about. I honestly don't know everything about mining wise about every coin. I've only mined mostly. I've mined Ethereum. I've mined, apart from that, mainly Equihash coins. But if you know more about it, share the knowledge. You'll know more about me. More about it than me. Sorry. Sucks that difficulty is still rising steadily all year with price dump. Vegan Dad, probably best to wait until the next generation cars and pull the trigger on the best value. Isn't Ravencoin not mentioned on What to Mine? I don't think it is on What to Mine yet. I don't think it is. We'll go and see that though. Because, I mean, What to Mine lists a lot of poor coins as well. Oh, it is there actually. Yeah, it is. I think I was. What was my hash rate? What am I getting just now? 200, like, so say 250. I'll take that out. What am I getting? See if this is close to the truth. Said I should be getting per day 992. I think. I don't know if I've been unlucky with the. Should I be getting more than that? Yeah, I'm getting less than that. I'm getting 868 per day just now, so I'm getting less than what they're saying there. So does that mean I have to be switching pools? BTC, it's not got exchange rate enable. Let me see. Right, RVN. Right, so if I take this price, 640 satoshis roughly. Go here, cut this out. Right, we need to get rid of some of these windows here. Right, exchange rate, calculate. Right, so this is saying $44.85. So that would be the most profitable coin for me still. But I'm getting a little bit less than that though. So I imagine my hash rate is maybe lower than that sometimes. But yeah, it's still even less than that. I don't know if that's wrong. For whatever reason, they're not. They haven't got the exchange rate built in yet. So I think that's maybe one reason why Ravencoin hasn't been coming up. Fight. I can't even remember. What were you referencing there, Vegan Dad, sorry. New to crypto, I've been mining is overclocked as well. They go for over a year. Cards have paid for themselves in 3 months and now all profit. I think you've maybe been lucky though, new to crypto, because I think people who bought within the last few months might not break even within a year. No problem, Bitruth. Speak to you soon. Craig Watson, Ravencoin a powerhouse to mine. Took me ages to get it stable. Craig Watson, what are you using to mine? Look for Nevermore Miner. You should get 20% more hash rate. I can't get my AMD rig to mine Raven at all. I did find that with the X16R algorithm, like I had my GPUs tweaked for Equihash, and I had to dial my settings down. I had to take down the core clock and the memory in order for it to run stable. But now, my rigs have been running for weeks. No GPUs have been resetting. Oh, I mean, Bittruth going at it. Yeah. No, I realise he's just, trying to learn, but it was because they would ask me a question and I'd answer it and then it would ask again. That's why I was getting a bit frustrated. He's a good guy though. I still can't believe people are buying Antminer V9. Yeah, that's the Monero one, the Crypto Night one. Bitmain have become even less. They're becoming even less popular than they were before. I don't have AMD cards though, Vegan Dad, so I don't know if it's different. I'm obviously I've got Nvidia cards, so I don't know if it's different. Maybe the drivers are different or the miner's different. I don't know. Craig, yes, I will find this for you. You'll see it. You'll see it listed. There's actually a new version out. So right, so I need to update this. So I need to update this myself. So I think this is it here. But basically, when you switch from the modified CC miner, you should see an improvement of like 20% or more. It really is significant, Craig. I would really recommend using this instead. I'm going to download this right now actually and update my awesome miner, because 5% improvement is fantastic. V9 is really an underclock S7. It's already been tested. No Bitcoin miner. Ah, right, okay. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream. Bitmain they always seem to be selling. By the time they sell their ASIC machines, you always know they've been mining them for a ridiculous amount of time. Right, I need to extract this file. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to install that miner here. I'm going to see if I can. Where are we? Windows Defender antivirus found. Oh, great. This is what they always do. This is the problem. You see when you download new software, you start getting these kind of errors. See, like these, and you need to allow on device. If you don't do it, then you know the miner isn't going to work. Restore it. Stop removing my files. I don't want you to. Yeah, does it? The Malwarebytes one that I've got does the same. Yeah, Craig, you'll be pleased by the results. I tested it, and within a few hours, I was really pleased with it. So I'm hoping it's not going to get brought up in anything else here. Right, software to install. Nevermore. Where is it? Win64. Right, okay. Looks like the Dragon Mint may have been legit though. I was suspicious, but no idea if it's very profitable. It's one of those things, you know, I've said this before. I'd be a complete hypocrite if I said that I wouldn't use an Antminer, because if I was given an Antminer or there was a really good deal on it, I would maybe buy it to try it. But at the same time, I realise ethically, or what they're trying to do, and you know the way they operate, they're scumbags. So by buying it, I'd be supporting it in a way. Right, what I need to do here. Right, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. You'll hopefully be able to see most of what I'm doing. In fact, will you? Yeah, right. In fact, I'll bring it over here. Hopefully, right. I'll show you guys. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. I'm going to update that software. So what do I need to do here? I've installed software before. Manage software. Nevermore. Right, I'm going to switch to my Samsung just now. Boom. I'm up here. Oops. I'm just going to install this. I'm going to... So I've got Nevermore. So I've got it saved. I've got the software saved. But what I'm going to do... change my templates. Nevermore Miner. And I need to change where it is. So where have I got here? Nevermore, CC Miner. Right, so what I'm going to do, update the software. Right, so what I'm going to do, apply template. I've got my template saved. I could probably do multiple ones there actually. Yeah, I can. Oh, that didn't work there. Failed to start rig. Right, this is fun. Right, I think that's because I've not updated the software yet. Right, so what I'm going to do, tools, upload custom software, browse, software to install, Nevermore. Then what happens is you get an option to upload the new file. There we go. And upload OK. Start the miner. Hopefully we're cooking with gas. If not, it is a spyware issue. Right, same again. Boring, but it says it gives me an extra 5%, so it is worth doing. And if there's one thing, I know you guys, you know, you're always going to get the occasional person saying you're shilling a coin. The only thing I've really shilled on my channel is Awesome Miner. I love it. I mean, I went through mining. I've tried mining with directly with the software and all that, and it really doesn't compare to using Awesome Miner. It's fantastic. So I should, in theory, have this new software. I'm going to apply that template. Upload custom software. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's because I've applied that template. It's okay. I'm going to go here. See, I think you can like kind of group them all together and do it all at the one time. But when I did that last time, it didn't work, so I'm just kind of doing it one by one. Oops, what's happened here? Right. Apologies for not responding to any questions right now. I'm just wanting to get through all this. I'll restart that. The price, I think, is wrong. I haven't got the right price and all that set up, so don't look at the price. That's not right there. Now, the reason this one switched off is because it's the one that I'm using to actually stream with. So when I stop streaming, I'll switch that one back on. It will start mining again. Come on, come on, come on. Upload failed. Oh, that's not good. Right, for some reason, upload failed there. Right, but I'm not mining with that one just now anyway. As far as the hash rate goes, what am I getting here? Let's go shooting up. I was getting about 250 before just for these cards, but I don't know. I'll maybe have to check that. I'll check that, see if it goes up. Right. I need to catch up. But that's how I update it, and also mine. I thought I'd show you guys that. Happy Easter to you, Michael. Afternoon, Raw Top Shop. I've got my MXN moved into my wallet and parked them for a week. The rate has gone up. Do your calculations. It might actually be worth cancelling it and parking it again, if that is the case. Jim, same mate. I feel like a hypocrite owning L3s. At the end of the day, you know, I've got nothing against anyone who's kind of made money that way. You did what you did. Do you know what I mean? And as I said, I'd be lying if I got offered a deal. Sorry, Craig. It's just because I'm looking at usernames. I don't know why I've said Craig Watson a few times. Craig will do, or Craigie boy. Yeah, I don't think Litecoin Cash. I've not looked at the price, but I remember it tanked before. I'll be honest though, that I'm actually getting. It seems to be going up a little bit now. The thing is, it's hard to compare sometimes because with the X16R algorithm, it's changing between 16 different different algos. So before I was getting 250 there, but it might have been on a different algorithm. So I'll have to compare this over time. But before I was using this one, Nevermore version 1 alpha. I've just switched to this one. It does say that added solo mining support, made optimizations, overall 5%. So that's not a 5% hash rate overall. It seems to be just to these two, Hamsi and Fuji. And in fact, if I jump to my browser, now just to kind of explain what those are referring to. This is kind of misleading. See, when you go to Ravencoin website, it says download the white paper. That this white paper is only about the algorithm. It's not about the coin itself. So that one it was talking about, Hamsi, and what was the other one? The other one is Fugi. So this one has, these two algorithms have a 5% improvement. So by and large, I should be getting the same hash rate, except when it changes to those algorithms. Where are they? Down here, that one and Hamsi, then I should get a 5% improvement. Worth doing. It is worth doing. Hi HaloCraft. I don't know if there is any calculators for Litecoin Cash. There might be one out there somewhere, Jim. Even the ticker LCC just reminds me of BitConnect. Have you looked at mining Potcoin? Looks like it has the potential to go high. Get it? When is Crackcoin coming out? Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, obviously over here in the UK, you still can't. It's still illegal to. It's one of those things. It's decriminalised, but it is still illegal to smoke hash. But You can't buy it in shops. That obviously it's not legalized. Meth coin, pot coin, cannabis coin, THC coin, tokens, hemp coin. Red coin, $200 got me 50,000 shares. I'm dumb? Question mark. I don't know with these ICOs. I actually got a message on Facebook. There we go. I got a message, like I don't even like Facebook, but someone messaged me through Facebook. And they asked me, they actually asked me, they said, how much is it to get you to cover ICO on your channel? And I was like, I don't cover ICOs on my channel. Like, I don't, like, there must be a lot of other people, there must be a lot of people like charging to review ICOs on their channel, but I don't know if that's something I want to do or not. I think if I was ever reviewing ICOs, I would be doing it on a live stream. I wouldn't want to, I don't know. The whole ICO things, guys, I'm still, my general feeling is that 95% of them are scams. I realise, though, there is money to be made as well, but there's just so many of them that are, you know, the pumping dumps, so many scams and all that I just want to stay clear of it. Do you know what I mean? So, you know what? I do obviously want, if I find a good opportunity and I think I can, the usual fee for an ICO review is 1 Bitcoin. That's the thing. I could just say out a number and see what they said. But obviously, you know, oh, in fact, where is it? Yeah, obviously, if I can monetize the channel some way, but I don't know if I'd like, I don't know, I'll need to have a think about it. I don't know if I'd be keen on, I don't know how other channels are doing it, you know, we accepting ads and all that. I know that guys like Suppleman have been accused of taking money from ICOs and then pumping the coin, but I'd be inclined to take the money from them and say I'll look at it and then criticize it and then say, no, I'm sorry, you've paid me, I'm not going to give you your money back. I did that quite a lot, actually. I actually got DDoS attacked for my blog from a couple of Chinese and Russian websites because they paid me to do a review of their dating script. There was a few other things, and then I said, listen, just to let you know, I'll do an honest review. I might like it, I might not like it. They're like, no, that's fine. We trust you will like it. And I did a review and I slated it and I says, avoid this. This is the worst script ever. Do not spend your money on it. And they asked me to remove it. I was like, listen, I'm not removing it. That's my view on the subject. They're like, well, can we get a refund? I was like, listen, I've spent hours doing the review. So they started DDoS attacking me. I was not popular with those guys. And that's the thing, you know, if people gave me the money, at the end of the day, I'd rather make less money. You know, it's a dangerous route to go down if you accept money for, you know, selling your soul, selling your integrity. It's a dangerous route to go down. So if I took the money, I don't know how happy they would be if I just started criticising it. But I don't know. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it if they're scamming other people. I could be like, who was that guy? Do any of you guys used to watch The Wire? Who was the guy, the main character, used to just rob drug dealers? I could be that guy. I could rob the scammy, the pyramid scheme guys. Yes, for motivation says to stop giving cash, Suppleman Cash. Stop giving Suppleman Cash. The thing is, you know, I've got nothing against someone trying to monetize their channel. The problem is, if you accept payment for, I think if you accept payment, it has to be to say, listen, I'll check it out. It can't be, I'll check it out and then say this is the greatest thing ever, guys. Because then what you're doing is selling your customers out. But I think I've mentioned this before. Like, YouTube's got a thing where people can do super chat and they can pay to have the thing listed. So if someone paid like $10, hey, check out my coin, I could then take a look at it. That'd be a way to make money. And then everyone could see transparent. You could see me checking it out live. People could comment on it, and then there wouldn't be, you know, I wouldn't have to worry about someone saying, oh, you're pumping it or whatever. It would be live and people could see it. And I think long term, I'd rather do that than you know, reviewing ICOs all the time. And at the end of the day as well, you know, as I said, most of these ICOs are so scummy that it's hard to, how do you even know which of these ICOs are good? The thing is, when a lot of you guys I'm saying you guys, not you particular guys, but when a lot of people drop by the comment area or drop by the live stream and they say this ICO was excellent, they don't talk about ICOs they haven't invested in. It's always the ones that they've invested coins in. You know, there's a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a conflict of interest, but clearly people aren't shilling or they're not promoting coins that they've got no, you know, interest in. They only want you to look at coins that they've got an investment in. You know, they've bought the coins or they've bought the tokens. But yeah, I'll work all that. As far as all that kind of side of it goes, I'm not caring about monetizing the channel right now. You know what, that'll come. Just make sure, if you're going to talk about coins, there's legalities nowadays. In what respect, New to Crypto? As far as what I say about a coin, or... No, it's a very good point. I know, I know obviously the Bitcoin guys obviously have been taken to court and all that for promoting the coin. I mean, the thing is, I'd prefer not to just spend my time reviewing ICOs anyway, because as I said, most of them are yeah, you have to say you're sponsored to shill it. Yeah, that's why I think it'd be good if it was live, then you could see that it's transparent and you can see that my reactions were real and all that. The bloke Martin's Hacks seems to just plug anything. Will you not hit the like button, guys? Nah, I don't mind. I don't mind about that stuff. I mean, if you like the video, click like. That's all good. No problem. Cheers, mate. I will do my best. I mean, obviously, I mean, the thing is, obviously, I don't want to get into any kind of legal trouble. You know, I wouldn't want that. Of course, I wouldn't. But at the same time, hopefully, I wouldn't get into legal trouble just by giving my opinion. You know, just by giving an honest opinion. But that, you know, that it's a very fine line. You know, we've seen people in the UK. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. It does help with that. You know, liking the videos and stuff like that and sharing does help with the rankings and stuff. Thanks, Dominic. But that is quite you know, it's, what you're saying, New to Crypto, it is very true. I mean, we saw that the Scottish YouTuber talking, Count Dacula. He was talking about, you know, he said that joke where he taught his dog to do like a Nazi salute. But he basically did like 10 minutes at the start of the video saying, listen, I'm not a Nazi, I'm not racist, I love all people. The reason I'm doing this is because my girlfriend says that this is the nicest dog in the world, and I'm going to do the complete opposite and teach him to do something horrible. And he did that, and he was taken to court, and he's actually going to prison. He's actually going to prison for just a funny joke on his channel. So it is kind of mad. And you see this as well with people who are being taken to court for tweets and things like that as well. And you do need to be careful. Not investment advice. Yeah. It's just one of those things though, because how can you talk about anything financial related or any kind of advice without putting yourself thanks, Mike. How can you say anything without running the risk of, you know, some sort of legal thing? I do think that's more of an American thing as far as taking people to court and all that, though. In the UK, put it one way, like in America, well, maybe I'm wrong here, but you know, if you're in the UK and you're watching, or anywhere, Australia, New Zealand, if you're outside the USA and you watch an American movie, a Hollywood movie, you always see people saying, "I'm going to sue your ass. I'm going to sue your ass." You know, there's British people watching that. Can you imagine what would happen if someone said, "I'm going to sue you"? Like, you would just laugh at them. Do you know what I mean? You know, someone's trying to start a fight with you, "I'm going to sue you." You just laugh. You're like, because it doesn't happen. People don't sue each other like that. Yeah, the Jonathan Pye video was great. I'm sure people reported that as well. Caveat emptor. Yeah, that's what Jim says. I know. It's true though, and by the end of the day, even if you don't agree with it, do you know what I mean? And I mean, I'm not wanting to bring up politics, but there's a lot of stuff coming out here, like, you the Middle East and things that are happening with war and all that, and some people can say things and other people criticise it, and then they're taken to court. I mean, look at the best one, and I saw an image, I think I retweeted it on Twitter, but where Julian Assange and Snowden, guys who have basically ousted out really dangerous organisations that are like spying on citizens and all around the world, and these people should be basically viewed as heroes, and yet they're running for their lives. Whereas Mark Zuckerberg get Man of the Year, and he's like spying on every single person on the planet. It's insane. It's insane. I love how all the YouTubers say this is not financial advice. But this is the thing. They obviously, you have to, like, I've got a thing I've got under my YouTube. It's just like automatic text you can add underneath your videos. And I just say, listen, this is not financial advice. You have to do your own research. I'm not telling you what you should do or not do. Order out of chaos. There's lots of things I find offensive that other people don't, but I don't write letters about. I don't write letters about it. I don't care about it that much. You know what I mean? There's like, I don't like the way certain politicians say certain things and get away with it and all this, but there's certain things that society's just deemed you're allowed to say and other things you can't. One guy says, I'm making this video for my brother only. If anyone else chooses to watch it, then the risk is with you. Yeah, that seems like a good way around it. Michael, who's up for some funny ICOs? Okay, what'd you have, Michael? What'd you have? Kev, you're doing fine. Don't worry. I spent 20 years in banking and finance. The securities laws and regulations are kind of my thing. Ah, okay. I did a few years in finance myself, Richard. Pensions, a little bit of investments and mortgages. I did I did all my financial exams as well when I was in my early 20s. But they're probably expired. Anyone bought... No, by the looks of it, Dominic, I can't see any news about Z Classic, so the chances are it's a pump and dump, or I don't know. It seems to be rumours anyway. Look at Charlie Shem's address because he traded currency with someone who could have used it for drug money. Like every bank, yeah, an ATM in the world. Yeah, that's the thing. It's stupid. It's stupid. You can use PayPal to pay your drug dealer if you want. Do you know what I mean? It's... it doesn't pay to be honest in the world. That's the one thing. It doesn't pay to be honest because... You know, if you criticise people and tell the truth about a situation... What's that George Orwell quote there? You know, in a world of lies. What is it? In a world of lies, the person that tells the truth. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that quote right. I'll find that quote actually because I'm not saying it right. Hi Aaron, good to see you. No, in the UK it was FPC exams I did back in like 2001. I think it was 2001, 2002. What was that? Yeah, this is a quote I completely messed up. But the quote I was trying to tell you there is, in a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. AKA Snowden and those kind of guys who are trying to put in, they're trying to put them in prison for years. So how does that work, Aaron, with the atomic swap thing as far as Bitcoin? Does that mean that they can swap over the trades? Okay. Silver Castle, what about Bitcoin private? They're still, as far as the last time I kind of saw the update about it on Twitter, is that they're still kind of trying to work out the hit BTC thing as far as them getting it on the exchange. Just an update on that software. I do seem to be getting a little bit higher. I'm getting like 273 mega hashes there. That seems really high compared to normal. Because that's without, like I should have another one that's 20 there. So that would be 293. That seems quite a high hash rate. I'll see. I'll check my stats later to see if that transfers into more money. More money. Right, sorry, I saw that, Michael. Right, I'll get that in a second, Michael. I'll check out this. Campus Coin guy. Campus Coin went up to 300 Satoshis. Now it's trading for 115. Doesn't surprise me, but again, everything is down right now, so I don't know if that tells you the full picture or not. No PVC trousers, unfortunately. Austria is creating a bond to support cryptocurrency. Hi, Dai. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be on, actually. I need to speak to my friend. Maybe another half an hour or an hour at most. Lightpal. LightPay. LightPay is... oh, is that different from LightPay? I thought you were talking about LightPay there. I'm getting a decent hash rate with Nevermore. That's good. Yeah, I saw a really good one. I saw a really good jumping hash rate as well when I switched over to it. Google for Austria crypto funds. We will support 8 currencies. Right. It's all in German. It's all in German, so I couldn't even decipher that. Hi, Elite Exploit. Good to see you. Right, give me 2 seconds, guys. Jim says Lightpal is the Australian payment processor of a Bitcoin Litecoin, supposed to go live today. Oh, I didn't see anything about it. I thought you were talking about the Lightpay one that failed, the one that shut down. Planes, trains, and buses, tanks run hot air. What are you talking about, Halo? Sorry, I missed that reference. How much difference can you see between a 1060 and a 1080 on your preferred coin mining? It depends. It depends on the coin, because 1080 uses the GDDR5X, doesn't it? So a 1060, for example, can be very good at Ethereum mining, but a 1080 might not be good at all in comparison. Could actually be higher, but relatively speaking, for the money you're paying, a 1060 would be a better card. Equihash wise, a 1080 should be better, I believe. I saw you're also mining and raving a 200-ish a day with your Apostle. Difficulty spiked. Awesome miner. Hold on just now. What am I looking at here? Window capture. Awesome miner. My hash rate there says 273, and basically this one is another 1080 Ti, so in theory it should be around the same. So I'm going to be 295 or so, but you know, the difficulty is really shot up recently, really shot up with Raven. So I'm not making as much as I did last week. Right, Michael Cole asked me to check out this. Another ICO. I think this is another terrible ICO. Astra coin. Make your claim to space. Right. This is so hard to read. Look at that font. What font are they using there? They knows you're very... The A team... That's brilliant. The A team knows you're very interested in the value of your Astra. Presently, you'll find this information on Blockfolio. Soon we'll provide other exchanges, as the Astra coin is traded on many exchanges worldwide. Is it? Is that true? Astra. So Astra is the... says... Where's the is Astra there? I think. No, that's not the right coin. Space is ours. Make their claim to the inestimable value of space. Oh, that's brilliant. This must be a meme. Is this a meme? Michael, you've obviously bought millions of it. You invested a lot into it. Watch as we grow each week over 10,000 now. Is space singing? Like, we have over 250,000 Facebook followers with 500,000 readership per day. And yet they don't link to their Facebook page. Oh, they do. Sorry. Let's see if that is indeed the case. Please log in to continue. Go away. Go away. I can't see that. Do they have 500,000? I don't think they even do. What have they got on Twitter? They've got 934 followers on Twitter. I don't even know what I'm looking at this point. Like, what is this? Exchange listing project. In mid-April, will be listed on Blockbid. Click on the picture above. What? You know it's a good website when you're sitting reading it and you still don't know what it's about. So what do I get? Do I get a ticket to Mars with this? It's a long shot to be sure, but if we don't claim now and others, someone certainly will. It's obviously a meme. It must be a meme. Must be. There's no way that's real. Has to be fake. Has to be. Aaron, this coin will be huge. Yeah. If so, I might change from Pigeon today. Oh, sorry, I just came back to what you said, Mike. I didn't mind Pigeon. I didn't switch over to Pigeon, so I don't know what it's like. Is that the X16S algorithm, isn't it? This is real, Michael. I bet it's listed on the Shifty Trade Satoshi exchange. Middle of 2018, Minex coin debit cards which will allow you to pay in Minex around the world system will transfer. Able via cryptocurrency everywhere. Oh, is that what the atomic swap thing is? Right. Credits.energy. What's your Twitter handle? Forget it. See a Lego Robin Hood man. It is mental, isn't it? It must be it must be a joke. Where did I see that? Where was the Oh, was that was the Twitter page, wasn't it? Right, okay. Oh, crypto news tips. Right. When did you post about it? Let's see if I can see it. In fact, I'll bring it over here and you can tell me yourself. Credits, energy. This is a good. I recommend following Crypto News Tips. Posts a lot about crypto, as you would expect from a username like that. I don't know where where's the credits thing? 1 day ago. 1 day ago. I'm probably gonna scroll past it right now. Credits, energy. Oh, is that there? So what is this about? What is this? US pre-ICO has been going on social media since early December. No transparency. Must follow and retweet to get this deal. Yeah, that seems quite... So they got banned. They got... crypto mining mobile app. Buy credits at 0.5 cent each. Crypto that supports green energy. So is this kind of like Electroneum, where you get a mobile app? $1, 200 cred. Yeah, this is... All these ones just like a scam. See these things where it's just like buy all the credits. You're as well betting on the football with a lot of these ones, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I mean, I've obviously not looked into it. By the sounds of what you're saying, though, it is a scam. Raw Top Shot, look at the Counting House ICO. Counting House ICO. Let's see if I can find that. Oops. So you're talking about this one, I assume? Look at the money they're raising, all these things. Maybe this is what we should do, guys. Maybe the money isn't in crypto. It's in building a website with a calendar and just getting people to donate money for our made-up coins. Which video was it you're talking about? Promotional video. Would that be their main video then? This one maybe? Alright, so I've obviously got it muted here. In fact, hold on. Subtitles, right. See, profits by day of the month. So what are they actually saying here? That that's a beautiful graph. We'll look at some numbers here. Any ICO with a percentage bonus is generally a scam, plus referrals equals scam. Nothing about a real ICO even talked about, just taking money. Yeah. Michael's off to read his technical analysis book before the evening become a crazy Elliott Wave trading view nut sometimes in the future. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for pointing us on the about the ICO. I'm sure we'll all invest in it. Yeah, the music is really loud. The music is so loud you can't even hear the guys talking. ICOs are just a way to pump, just to create money right now. There is absolutely, it's zero risk if you don't care about ripping people off. Counting House Fund. I don't even know what. The problem is it's like a gold rush for these ICOs, isn't it? As far as getting people to invest in your company. Made up company. Privately pre-sold 5 million. 30% bonus tokens. 200,000 allocated to team. So it's an ERC20 token. Yeah, there's no wallet. I don't see anything about mining either. Is it proof of stake or? Yeah, it looks a bit scummy. Yeah, those two guys look like a modern day Laurel and Hardy. They all do. That's the thing. There's so many of these coins that get dumped in the first week. Aaron's right. They all get dumped in the first week after everyone's got their credits because these people don't care about the coin actually doing well. They just want to buy it, flip it, move on to the next ICO. Yeah, it's so easy to do a press release as well. You know, I could do a press release and then get like I could write an article and have it blasted in like thousands of news websites. Very easy to do. Very easy to do. And then you could even get it picked up by like CNN, CNBC, and all that. Yeah. That is one of the main problems just now, though, isn't it? Kev, what exchange do you use for Raven? I don't use any. But I know it's been sold in CryptoBridge and Nanix. But I haven't sold any yet. I've actually still got all my coins. Got them all. That's the problem, Jim, isn't it? Like, they've got all the ICO money and they haven't even developed anything. The problem is, what's the incentive to develop anything at that point? Yeah, the ICOs are getting out of hand. I've not tried Telegram yet. I still don't know whether I should or not. I mean, I realise I probably should. I should probably sign up. It's just there's so many groups out there, and like you take part of a discussion in Discord, and then there's so many updates about it, and then I'm getting updates from YouTube, from my emails, from Twitter, and it does get a little bit distracting at one point when you're finding yourself just analyze it and just taking part in discussions too much. I'd rather kind of take a step back and do that less. That's one of the things, a lot of guys were saying about maybe we could get a private group, we could do Telegram or Discord or something, but I don't know, you can spend a lot, it can end up you spend more time hanging out there than actually doing something productive. But I'll see. I've not tried CryptoBridge. I saw some people saying that when they deposited there, it was a little bit slow. I was quite impressed by Nanix when I used it. I thought that was good. Oh, sorry, you were talking. Sorry, Aaron, I got mixed up there. You were talking about Telegram. Actually raised 1.8 billion for their ICO. Look at how many ICOs are currently trading well below ICO price. I mean, this is kind of like something that's been transferred over from the banking world and all that. It's the same with futures and all that. I mean, I don't know if I agree in like Bitcoin futures and all that. I don't think it's helping at all. And I don't know if that's something that we want in cryptocurrency. There's a lot of studies that show that when the futures come in, the price starts going down. Telegram is only used for people desperate for airdrop tokens. I realise a lot of people are on Telegram though, because I saw a few, like most of the currencies I've seen, mineable ones, they're on Discord and they're on Telegram, but a lot of the official announcement seems to be going through Telegram. MNX ICO, it was, what's that? A quarter of a cent. A lot of people got rich off from that then. As far as Crypto Bridge goes, I mean, I've not used this yet. Someone did say that deposits were quite slow as far as getting the confirmed for your deposit. The website isn't loading here. Come on. Richard, the biggest elephant in the Telegram room. Why on earth do they need 1.8 billion? That's insane. But I think internet companies in general, it's insane the value of these companies. Crypto Bridge just doesn't seem to be working for me. See how it's loading? I don't know what's going on here. I don't see anything getting blocked. It's not like JavaScript's been blocked or anything. Launch DEX. Launch it. Launch it. I don't know if it's maybe Mozilla. Right, so let me see. No, it's down. It's definitely down. It's not working in Chrome either. Oh, it did, yeah. Why does that take so long? That's insane how long that took. Right, we've got there. In the end, we've got there. Right, so... Oh, right. I've used this before. I remember I didn't like this. Right. Rails. We were talking about Raven, which is where... Right, I need to sort this by... I assume you can sort this by name. God damn, this is slow. Why does it have to be this slow? No problem, man. To be honest, I won't be streaming much longer anyway, to be honest. Because I'm going to meet my friends. We're going to grab some food, and then we're going to watch the boxing tonight. So there's Raven on Crypto Bridge. This seems kind of, as far as zooming in, I know that it seems to work okay, but right, with the market trades. That can be right. 15 at... Oh, that's the total amount bought. Right, the buy orders. The buy orders are... Oh, there's their price. I was looking at the wrong side. 640 Satoshis. And people want to sell them at 650. Definitely, it was up at nearly... it was up at 900 when it peaked about 7 cents. But if you look there... There's still a lot more buy orders and sell orders, but I don't know if that's just because some people have got some absurd buy orders in, so I don't know. You can't always read too much into that, because sometimes just by a lot of people putting in some silly buy orders or sell orders, it will skew the results here. I believe, unless that's live trading, but I don't think it is. Ver's developers have bought their island. Is that the thing, they were going to buy an island in the Caribbean? Is that what they were doing? I remember reading something about a lot of the cryptocurrency community are going to just start their own island, start their own country. Thanks, James. It's the Joshua fight tonight, and there'll be I don't know who's on the undercard. I don't think is the UFC on tonight as well. I've not really caught up with the last few UFCs. I watched UFC London, but who is fighting tonight? I'm sure I read something. So the next big one's Khabib. the apparent biggest partnership in crypto. There's so much. The cryptocurrency world, though, just the news and the lies and the spam, it's kind of mental. It's kind of, there's always something on, isn't it? There's always something in the crypto world. If I refresh this page, what the hell is going on though? What's going on with Z Classic? 95% pump, and the one day someone is making some money here. That has to be a rumor. Has to be a rumor, surely. Let's see what the Twitter world are saying. Let's see what people are saying. "100% pump, something isn't right." The problem is we see a lot of people, what they'll do is because they go up in price, they go, oh no, there must be some reason why people are doing it. And then they'll start buying it. I don't see anything here. I don't really see much, many people talking about it online. Could be a pump. Could be folk just kind of manipulating it. Well, Twitter didn't really didn't really give us any information about that. They didn't tell us anything. I definitely think there's something going on there, though. I definitely think there's something going on. Will Monero become worthless or defunct after Monero V is out? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Monero's got it's a popular coin. It's got a good team behind it that keep developing it. Yeah. I mean, all Monero V is doing is limiting supply by the looks of it. But, I mean, you never know though. Some of these coins, you think they're going to be terrible. Maybe they will end up doing well. I don't know. But, I really don't know what's going on with Z Classic. I reckon there's some foul play there. Or someone's pumping some rumours out. Either that or it has been taken over by a team and people are trying to stock up in as many coins as they can. That, I mean, in the one day though, doubling in price is pretty insane. Even for a pump and dump, go from, like, you can see down there. It's pretty much doubled since this morning. We'll see what happens. Right, guys, I'm going to call it a day at that. It's been a few hours. It's been great chatting. No problem. Craig Watson. Nah, no problem, Craig. Craigie boy. I saw the same. I actually saw it announced, Nevermore announced last week, and then I couldn't find the link, and then I saw it and I downloaded it, and it was, I think I was getting like 25% or more, around that better hash rate. So hopefully I'll get more with the new version. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate everyone dropping by and commenting. Hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy Easter Sunday tomorrow, and we'll catch up very soon. The voice of reason. No, I don't know about that. Don't put me under any pressure. I'm bound to mess up at one point. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll keep tabs on the Z Classic thing to see if I find out if it's a scam or it's a pump and dump. Good chance it is though, guys. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, hope you all have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Take care, guys. I'm out of here.